Unit Test 8. Listening. Listen to two people talking about a story one of them has read. Choose the correct answer, A, B or C.
Hi, Lisa. What are you reading?
Oh, hi, Bill. It's a book called Survivors. It's about people who have managed to survive in terrible conditions. One of the stories is about a girl called Julianne Koepke. Ever heard of her?
I don't think so, no.
OK, I'll try to summarise the story. She was a 17-year-old German girl living with her parents in Peru. On Christmas Eve 1971, she and her mother got on a plane in the capital, Lima, to fly to another city in Peru, where they were going to spend Christmas with her father. Anyway, to cut a long story short, the plane was badly damaged by a storm while it was flying over the Amazon rainforest. Normally, when a plane is so badly damaged it can't fly anymore, the pilot tries to make an emergency landing. But Julianne's plane just fell apart. No warning, nothing anyone could do about it. Julianne fell out and dropped more than 3 kilometres.
Oh, my goodness. What happened to her?
Well, amazingly, she survived. She hadn't undone her safety belt during the flight, so she was still strapped into her seat. That was probably what saved her, because the seat took the impact of the fall. But she was now lost and alone in the forest. She was also injured and needed to get medical care. But that wasn't her biggest problem. You see, she had no food or water. Well, water wasn't such a problem. There's lots of that in a rainforest. But she wouldn't survive long without food.
Did she find any?
Yes, well, sort of. She had spent a lot of time in the forest with her parents, so she knew about the sorts of things she could or couldn't eat. Nuts, berries, that sort of thing. Anyway, she found a river and started following it. Obviously, she had no idea where she was going, but she did know that people lived and worked along rivers, so she would eventually find help.
What about insects, animals? Were there crocodiles?
Lots. But she knew that they didn't normally attack humans unless they got too close. The worst things were the insects, things like mosquitoes which kept biting her. Well, eventually she found a small hut, so she waited there for help. The next day, some local men arrived and found her there. They gave her food, which she couldn't eat because she was so ill. They treated the insect bites and the next day took her along the river to a hospital.
So she survived. Was she the only one?
Well, rescuers think that in addition to Julianne, as many as 14 other people survived when the plane crashed. But one by one, they had died in the forest. Julianne was the only person to come out of the forest alive.
That's an amazing story.